Yep, this is a Christmas tree behind me. And yep, it's August. Hey guys, what is up? It is Annalise, and I am here today with a bit of a story for you. And a bit of an explanation, I guess, as well. My story and my explanation are for what is currently my background, which is my Christmas tree. Yes, you heard me correctly, my Christmas tree. Two little things before we get started. First, I'm in the middle of recovering from my voice disappearing, so sorry if it goes in and out. Secondly, it's not a real tree, it's a fake tree. I don't think I'd be able to sustain the life of a tree in my house for 8 months. Yeah, like, and keep it alive? Nah. And look this beautiful? Nah. I've had fake trees since I was a wee little lass, and so I like these guys better because, look, it's still alive. And you can also bend you can bend the branches so your ornaments don't fall off. How cool is that? My story and my explanation is about my Christmas tree and why it's still standing with decorations on it in my living room in the middle of August. So, without further ado, let's begin. So let's see, the origin story of why Annalise's Christmas tree is still in her living room. Perfect, okay. First, I'm going to ask you to travel back in time with me to December of 2014. Now, December 2014. I had just wrapped up, about in the middle of the month, wrapped up my second show of the year, which had rehearsals every single day. After I had one musical, and then I had like a 2-week break, and then I had this next show. And for those of you who do not know, I am a theater student at my college, and so I'm trying to always be in some sort of production. It's what I jives with my bones. So me always being in productions, sometimes I'm not at home as often. Just like this school year that's upcoming with school and work and rehearsals, I tend to not be at home that often. So, the Christmas tree. December. For those of you who do not know, Christmas is in December, what? December 25th. And so, in my household at least, our normal tradition is right after Thanksgiving, sometimes Thanksgiving Day, we set up the Christmas tree. That's our thing. I love Christmas, my mom loves Christmas, it's my favorite holiday, and so I try to make it as Christmassy as quick as possible. So, halfway through the month, I don't even know if our tree was up yet, but it for sure was not decorated if it was up. And this being because I just didn't have the time. I think on Thanksgiving I was like sleeping because I was just so exhausted, and I didn't want my mom to put it up by herself because 1, that's a lot of job, and 2, it's something I like doing with her. Halfway through the month, my mom's like, you know what? I'm putting this thing up. If we're gonna get a Christmas tree up, it needs to go up. So it goes up like a week before Christmas. My mom decorates it. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Let her know in the comments below because she's gonna be watching this video. Hi Mom. She decorated it, set it up, and I was a little bummed out because I didn't get to help, but you know, whatever. Things happen. So, moving forward. Comes to Christmas Day. I've only been able to experience Christmas in my house with the decorations and the lights and little knick-knack paddywhacks everywhere, all that stuff, for like 2 weeks, a week, and I'm like, this is not enough Christmas in my life. Not enough Christmas. Now, at least in my household, other people might do this differently, but our normal tradition is to start taking down Christmas stuff like January 1st. So we leave it up the last couple of days of December, and then like January 1st is when things start coming down. So January 1st came around, and I don't remember exactly if it was like my mom was like, we need to start taking this stuff down, or if I came to her first. I can't remember, but either way, I wasn't ready to un-Christmas the house, pretty much. I didn't get to be in the Christmassy environment, and I felt like I was being robbed of my Christmas just because of it wasn't everywhere, and I love it. I love the red and greens and the lights and the ornaments and just the Christmas spirit. And so I was like, hey, Mom, here's the thing. What if we left up the tree all year? My mom's the best, let's put it that way, because I feel like if any other kid were to ask their parents this, they'd be like, ha, what are you smoking? Let's go take this thing down. And she did not say that, and she heard me out, and I kind of came up with a formula behind it. As everybody knows, the Christmas spirit is a thing. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, you're probably still aware of the Christmas spirit just because it's around you, or maybe pop culture or whatever. And the Christmas spirit being the giving, loving, caring spirit that the holidays, not even just Christmas, but any holiday brings along, is just like you feel support and you feel friendship and family and love and just happiness all around. And I was like, hey, we didn't put up our Christmas spirit, if you will, until halfway through December. Why don't we keep this going for longer? How about all year? Because you know what? Christmas spirit is not something that just needs to stay around Christmas. Holiday time spirit is not something that just stays around the holidays. It should be an all year long thing. So that's kind of where this came from. That's where like my inspiration kind of like rolled the hamster wheel, and that's what it's become. And my mom thought it was a great idea, and so yes. So now I still got a Christmas tree up. And like I said, things like I hear this all the time around Valentine's Day. Don't just tell the people you love them on Valentine's Day. Don't tell your mom she's important just on Mother's Day. Don't tell your dad you love him just on Father's Day. Do it all year round, because you shouldn't need a special holiday to be a good person, to be happy, to be thankful, to be caring and giving. You shouldn't need a special time of year to do that. And that's what I wanted to kind of challenge myself with keeping up this Christmas tree. A 365 Christmas, as I've been calling it. I felt that the Christmas spirit deserves to be around all the time, and this is my physical reminder of that. Now, of course, Christmas is coming up in 4 months, so this guy will actually be coming down after Christmas this year. But that is a challenge that I'm posing to myself and that I pose to all of you guys. Is just because the decorations are down and just because we're not in that time of year anymore doesn't mean you shouldn't have that mentality and those ideals that the holidays or just any special occasions bring around. Try to keep those alive and in your home, because guess what? It's so nice to be giving, and it's so nice to be caring, and it's so wonderful to feel love in your heart, and to be able to keep that going 365 days a year is a challenge. Absolutely. It's a challenge that reaps high rewards. That's my challenge to you guys. So another thing that we kind of incorporated into this 365 Christmas thing, last Christmas we had a very small Christmas in the sense of how many presents we had gotten each other, just because money is a thing and whatnot. And so another thing that we kind of wrapped into the 365 Christmas was that we could buy gifts for each other throughout the year and then put them under the tree. So that way at the end of the year we have a little bit of a bigger haul, if you'd like to say. The only thing, there are some stipulations. It can't be things that you like would need to return or exchange, like clothes. You can't really do that. It'd be something that you have to make sure like you know the person would like, because the return policy is going to be gone. So that's been a little hard. Also, once again, money is a problem, and so it's something that we're working on. My mom is actually awesome, and she already has things under the tree for me, so she's doing a way better job at this. But I think that this would have a nice spot down there, so I'm gonna put that under there for now. Now I'm catching up to her. So we'll see what we actually end up with well on Christmas Day, but that's not the point. It's not the point of the presents. Going back, it's part of the joy and the happiness that the holidays brings us to kind of keep that all year round. That's why I love things like Christmas music and, you know, Christmas sweaters, because they're just so funny and cute, and Christmas music is just so happy and joyful and all this stuff. So that's kind of the story behind the tree, if you will. So if you've ever come into my house before and you give me this weird look and I didn't explain on the spot, here's the explanation for you, so that way you don't think I'm completely crazy. Normally when people walk in, and my front door is like right there, like it's 5 feet from me, I can almost touch it. They walk in and the first thing you see is this Christmas tree, and people are thrown off just a little bit, but delighted at the same time. I hope you guys enjoyed the story, and I hope you guys take on my challenge for you. I don't know exactly what it is, I can't really put a finger on what I'm trying to say, but I guess it's just to try to keep the spirit alive, if you will. Try to keep that joy and that positive outlook and that giving and caring sense that everybody has around the holidays. Try to bring that all year round, because it's something that's really awesome, and I think it could make our world a little bit of a better place. Just me over here trying to change the world, you know, super casual. But yeah, that's my story. I hope you guys enjoyed my little story, and let me know what you think about 365 days of Christmas, because personally, I love it. Also, let me know if you're gonna take on my challenge to kind of keep the spirit alive, keep it kindling, keep kindling the spirit throughout the year. I don't know what this was. It's like... All I have to say is thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. If you guys would like to follow me on any of my social medias, those are all in the description as always. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. That lets me know that you liked it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button either. We are almost at 500 subscribers, guys. Pew. What? That's insane! Well, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this time we had together. Stay beautiful, have a marvelous day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!